You are what you eat. We often hear this phrase and we know that it's true, but how is it that food affects our bodies so profoundly? Well, the food we eat gives our bodies the information and materials they need to function properly. If we don't get the right information, our metabolic processes suffer and our health declines. On a biochemical level, when we consume food, our digestive system breaks it down into its basic components, which are then absorbed into the bloodstream and transported to the cells throughout our body. These cells use the nutrients from the food to carry out their functions, which include repairing damaged tissues, producing energy, and even creating new cells. But what happens if we don't get the right information? Or if we get too much food or the wrong kind of food that gives our bodies the wrong instructions? Well, over time, these errors can lead to all sorts of health problems. For example, if we eat too much food, our bodies will store the excess energy as fat, which can lead to obesity. And obesity, in turn, is associated with a host of other health problems, including arthritis, diabetes, and heart disease. On the other hand, if we don't get enough of the right nutrients, our bodies will start to break down and will begin to experience the symptoms of malnutrition. So in short, what we eat is central to our health. And when we think about it, this makes sense. When we eat, we are literally putting information into our bodies that instructs them on how to function. So it is not surprising that the quality of this information has such a profound impact on our health. In fact, when we consider Webster's definition of medicine, which is the science and art dealing with the maintenance of health and the prevention, alleviation, or cure of disease, we realize that food can act as medicine. Hippocrates, the ancient Greek physician and philosopher who is considered to be the father of medicine, once said, "Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food." And this is as true today as it was in Hippocrates' day. Of course, there are many other factors that influence our health, such as genetics, stress, and the environment. But diet is one of the most important factors that we can control to keep ourselves healthy. So the next time you sit down to eat, take a moment to appreciate the amazing power of food and its ability to both heal and harm our bodies.